Hello, 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 my friends. Hello. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. If you can hear me, please kindly say hello so I know that you're here. Otherwise, sometimes there's some technical issues. And, I'm like 10 minutes into the live, and then I find out that nobody can hear me. So if you're here, please kindly put a like and say hello. As always, so I know that you're here. um, VIP Solanke, you changed your name to Vipo Solanke, I see. Why is that? Maximilian, Max, is good to see you here. Everyone, if you're here, say hello. Currently, I just see one person, but we already know that there are two people that have said hi. So if you're here, as always, please say hello. I'm currently, as always, in Dubai, where I live, at Atlantis the Palm, enjoying time with my family. How are you? How's everyone else? If you're here, please kind of put a like so I know that you're here. International Crypto Asset Ninja, my friend, is good to see you. He's saying, hope you're well from the surgery. Yeah, absolutely. I'm much better. Thank you very much, my friend. It was nothing major. And I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Everything is fine. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, Aniak, I'm much better. Thank you. Let's say hi to everyone real quick. Marski, Zilobat, CR, XRP Baby, Jelani, Max Brody, Magaton, Louis, EJ, and Lori. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello, my friends. Hope everybody's well. Please kind of put a like, as always. All right. So let's basically talk about what's going on in the markets, right? Currently, the title of this live says, $100 XRP and $1 million Bitcoin. I keep using these flashy titles to talk about basically how that's not going to happen. A lot of people are not going to like that, but this cycle, XRP is not going to go to $100, and Bitcoin is not going to go to 1 million. Maybe in the future, in a few cycles, yeah, that's probably attainable and achievable, but that's not something that's going to happen this cycle. So make sure that you're not holding until then, because you're going to miss out and round trip the whole cycle. So today what we're going to talk about is basically what's currently happening in the markets. The market sentiment, the fact that people are tweeting that there are currently around 11 million tokens on coin market cap. So the market is heavily diluted. Back when I was starting, I think there were like 3,000 coins that I saw. And then back in like 2018, there were like 10,000 coins or like 20,000 coins, something like that. But basically, the market is going absolutely crazy. The fact that we went from what I started with, like, somewhere around, let's say, roughly 5,000 tokens, and now they're around 11 million tokens, according to Coin Market Cap. That tells you that we are, and what I've been predicting for a very long time, that this market is, this current market cycle is the tulip mania, the equivalent of the tulip mania for crypto. What do I mean by that? The fact that the market is so oversaturated, the fact that it's so easy to create a token, the fact that it's so easy for anybody who has any kind of following to create the coin and then dump on their followers. It's something that I could, for example, do if I wanted to, but I don't, since I'm not a scammer. But that's something that anybody can absolutely do. You can just jump on Solana, make a meme coin, dump on people, make a lot of money, right? I mean, we have not just celebrities, we have the president of the United States, the most powerful person in the world, probably at least one of the most powerful people in the world, and the only superpower in the world. We have a president of that country launching a meme coin. We have his wife launching a meme coin. Both coins have got rugged heavily. So we're basically got, coins by presidents being rugged. And that just tells you that we're in a tulip mania moment for crypto. If you don't know what tulip mania is, go Google it so you know what I'm referring to. I believe that once basically the coming pumps come to an end, I do believe that there'll be more pumps, but I believe that once they come to an end, that when the market cycle ends and the next one begins, every single market cycle begins with a massive crash. I believe that will be the biggest crash yet. And I believe that it will be the .com bubble moment for crypto. I believe that 99.99% of coins in existence right now are going to go to absolutely zero, die forever, and never recover. I believe it's irrelevant whether or not they're utility tokens or they're memes or they're whatever they are. Basically, it's just like basically the .com wipeout, the tulip mania wipeout. Like, I mean, just the majority of the market is going to get wiped out, and any investor who has not taken profits and is not sidelined will get wiped out also, which is so important. If you've been with me the other market cycles, you know that I wasn't as conservative as I am now. I was more liberal with profit taking. I would allow the market to run longer. But this time, since I believe that the coming crash once the pumps finish is the one that's going to wipe out the market and completely restructure it or change a lot, I believe that it's very important to be locking in profits, which is why I'm more conservative this market cycle, because the number one point of any market cycle is to make more money, to multiply your bags, to come out with more money that you came in with, and make sure that you do not round trip the whole market cycle and you don't basically just end up, I don't know, turning 50K to 200K, and then it goes back to 50K or 20K or 30K, and unrealized gains become realized losses or unrealized losses, and you basically end up holding coins that will never pump again, and you'll basically be reading news, and you'll be reading basically become a community member. You'll be reading about all these great utility cases and use cases or whatever. If it's not the utility talking, we'll be talking about all the BS in connection to the meme coins. The point I'm trying to make is basically it's very important not to end up being a a community member. It's very important to take profits. People have argued with me during the two past cycles saying that, market is not going to crash. It crashed both times. When XRP pumped to $3 back in like 2017, 2018, and I was saying, and it went further, but I was saying at roughly 2,080 cents that it's going to crash to 15 cents. People were saying I'm a madman and I'm crazy. It went even lower than 15 cents. It went to like 9 cents and 10 cents on some exchanges. It went to 15 cents on absolutely all exchanges, and that's where me and my members loaded up heavily, and that's basically where I built my reputation in crypto, and people started listening to me. And then I reiterated in this market cycle that Bitcoin is going to crash roughly 70, 80, and 90%. That's where we're going to be accumulating. People once again were telling me that I'm an idiot, because this time utility and adoption is going to change everything. It didn't change anything. Bitcoin did crash roughly 70 to 80%, not 90, but it did crash 70 to 80%. Remember, we're not here to try and catch the bottoms. We're just here to buy after major crashes, to buy lower and lower, basically, and dollar cost average at new lows after massive crashes. So here we are now. Bitcoin has made new highs. I believe Ethereum should make new highs also. I believe some more also should join. But basically, what's very important is to make sure that you are consistently paying yourself with any coin and laddering out and taking profits systematically. 10% here, 5% there, 15% here, another 10% here, another 5% here, another 15% there. Basically, it's very important that you're taking profits and you're laddering out with any coin that's pumping in your portfolio. You should be ignoring all the positive news. You should be ignoring all the fantastic partnerships. You should be ignoring I don't know, whatever it is, anything that's positive, you should be ignoring it. Just like when the market crashed and everybody was saying that we're going to zero and crypto's dead is never going to pump again, Bitcoin is never going to recover, and altcoins are never going to recover. They have, some of them have, and more will. But basically, we're ignoring fear back then when it was time to accumulate. It was the macro accumulation phase. So now it's very important to ignore, like use that to switch it up and turn it around and make sure we're ignoring all the positive news, all the adoption bullshit, all the regulatory clarity, all that nonsense, basically, right? That comes in with roughly the same news and narratives, basically positive, everything is wonderful, everything is basically, everything is going to the moon, a fairy tale, wonderful news. Basically, it's pretty much the same in every single market cycle. So we need to ignore that now, right? I think we're at the moment in the market cycle where, once again, we're already in euphoria, and I think this euphoria is going to evolve into peak euphoria, and that's when we're already getting a lot of late market participants that are angry about the fact that they're late market participants, and they don't want to hear that you should be taking profits already with any coin that's pumping, because coins are up already. Some of these coins are up like 5 to 10 to 20 and 30x. Like Floki is up a lot. XRP at one point was up like 11.2x. Bitcoin was up something like 7-6x, something like that. But basically, some coins are already up enough for you to be taking profits, while others aren't. And I understand if you're not taking coins if you're not taking profits with coins that are not up, because there's nothing to take profits with. My point is, when these coins do pump, and not all of them will pump, but some of them will pump, some will catch up. You don't need to be waiting for new all-time highs. You don't need to be waiting for turbo moon candles. You just need to be waiting for basically turbo candles, right? And they're already happening with some coins. And when the more coins join that, you should be taking profits. You should be paying yourself. You should be laddering out. You should be getting out. And you should not be, most importantly, you should not be rotating these profits. That's it. At this point in the cycle, you should not be buying anything, and you should not be rotating, right? In this point in the cycle, all you should be doing right now is paying yourself with any coin that's pumping, taking systematic profits, laddering out with portions of your portfolio, and keeping that money sidelined. You're not going to FOMO with that money. You're not going to go basically quickly buy the dip, because you might get lucky 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 times buying the dip, and then all of a sudden the 5th dip is a 90% crash or a 99% crash, and the coin is going to get obliterated and never come back. And so basically all the money you've made is gone to zero if you rotated the profits. Besides that, now you have to find the money somewhere to pay your taxes also, right? Because you realize that and you rotate it. So basically you're double screwed now. So like please, we spoke about all of this on my Patreon. We've been talking about it for years, right? Here we are. We're already in the phase that we're taking profits. As you know, if you're my member, you know that we're fully out with some of the coins. You know, we've taken just a little profits with some coins. You know that we're taking okay profits with some coins. Like, for example, I'm fully out of Bitcoin and Ethereum, although I do think Ethereum will go up more. It doesn't matter. I wanted to play it safe. I wanted to make sure that I've secured good profits. So I'm fully out of Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm 30% out of my XRP, and I've got other bags that I'm out with. And I've got some coins that I'm out with fully also, especially in the $99 tier. I've got coins I'm holding there down a lot that I believe are going to recover and go up. But once again, these high-risk plays have always been small portions of money, right? And I keep reiterating to never put a lot of money into high-risk plays. My main portfolio, the MS portfolio, I'm already taking profits. I'm taking profits earlier than I planned to make sure that they minimize risk and increase chances of success. Make sure that you're paying yourself, basically, guys, with any coin that's going up. Instead of moving targets up and getting excited, lower your targets and get unexcited, right? Because we know what comes after every single major crash. You're not here to time tops. We're not here to try and catch the top, right, guys? Sometimes we've been lucky in the past. We've been able to do that. Maybe we'll get lucky now and do that with a few coins, but the statistics don't lie. Nobody in the history of investing in stocks or in crypto has been consistently able to predict tops and bottoms. Nobody. I do this from dusk till dawn. This is my bread and butter. This is how I make money. Crypto. Nobody. I have never found a person like that, and I'm not one of these people. There's just simply things that work, and I'm telling you what works. So do yourself a favor and listen to what I'm telling you right now. If you're a late market participant, right? You're a late market participant. Right now, you can do 2 things. You either can remain sidelined if you haven't bought when you were supposed to buy and wait for the cycle to end, for the pumps to end, and the crashes to come in, and you can buy after when you're supposed to buy. Or you can FOMO in, perhaps get lucky, probably not, but perhaps get lucky, see your portfolio go up some, not enough for you to lock in profits, get completely obliterated when the crashes come, and then say I should have listened, right? So those are the options that you have. What I personally recommend to anybody who's a late market participant, remain sidelined. We're not, the macro accumulation phase is over, my friends. Yes, some coins are still down, but that doesn't matter because we're in a phase in the market cycle where coins are already going up a lot, and where some coins are about to go up, I believe, and join these pumps. Some of these coins, not all of these coins, which is exactly why we're diversified, which is exactly why I always preach diversification, because the narratives don't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a meme coin, if it's the coin with the best utility in the world and is about to, I don't know, solve world hunger, which would be amazing. I'm just my point is none of it matters. We know that markets are speculative. Nothing has changed about that yet. You know, it's just amazing to me how people are still arguing basically that the markets are about to do something different because Trump is president now and he's like crypto friendly and we got the crypto czar, which is ridiculous, because if you take that bullshit aside and you don't listen to that, excuse my French, and you actually look at what happened, right? You can see we're in a speculative cycle. So what do I mean? You've got all the moon boys now coming out and saying that we're basically going up forever. This cycle is different. We're never going to crash again, as they always do, because Trump is crypto friendly and we've got a crypto czar and all the regulations are about to come in. Now let's look at what actually happened, right? Trump gets sworn in, market goes down, crashes. The coin he launches nukes 60% in like 43 minutes, and altogether it's like down over 70%. At least it was down at 70% at a certain point. That's the reality of it. And people will know this and still argue with you that basically the market is not speculative, that something has changed, right? We're talking about the person that they're saying is about to change things has done exactly what has been happening in the past. And I'm not political. I don't care about any of that. Trump is a wonderful guy. If you want to be Trump, wonderful, whatever. And I don't care about any of that. And we're here to talk about finances, money, and crypto and the markets, right? My point is that don't believe this BS. Exactly what we've been talking about in the past. We've been talking about in the newsletters and the Patreon updates is happening now, right, guys? Like back then, we're publishing these end of the world apocalyptic news and covers and saying, but basically ignore the noise, ignore the fear, and dollar cost average at new lows and buy and diversify and wait for the pumps to come in. We're waited. Now the pumps are coming in. We're already selling and we'll keep selling on the way up as some of the coins go up and we'll remain sidelined with these profits. And we're already remaining sidelined with the profits that we've already taken. And we're going to ignore the good news because none of it matters. Nothing has changed in the cycles yet. Nothing. If something had changed, I would tell you, yeah, this time is different because here, instead of getting nuked, instead of Trump and his wife's coins getting nuked, they're going up. There's something, I don't know, some kind of utility, something is going on, right? Something is different, but it's not there. Nothing is different. Nothing has changed. We got basically, what's changed. The only thing that's changed is not celebrities now, is basically politicians and presidents nuking coins now. So it's as simple as that. I don't know if he's the one who nuked it. Frankly, I don't care. I don't touch that kind of stuff. My point is that whoever it is, the team behind it obviously crashed the coin. They took profits and whatnot and walked away feeling happy. Like to me personally, I don't care who does it. It's the president. It's the Hawk Tua girl. It's some guy with $30,000 on 30,000 followers on Twitter. If it's a YouTuber with 1 million followers who launched a meme coin or Utochi coin, none of that matters to me, right? The only thing that matters is the chart, the percentages, and coins going up and down, and basically us doing our best to secure as much profits as we can. So yeah, that's that. Let's see what you're saying, my friends. Let's see what you're saying. First of all, thank you for your questions and for being here. We're going to start answering questions now. If there are any questions, if you're here, please kindly put a like, my friends. Zelo Bath is saying, when legislation starts and banks jump in, when crypto cycles end, once that happens, and we'll see how the market is reacting, we'll talk about that. But obviously, it's not happening. We've been talking about for 15 years now about that happening, and it hasn't happened. So let's see. Once something like that does happen, and there's some kind of shift in the markets, we can talk about it. Probably it will affect the markets. Right now, none of that is happening. We're theorizing, and institutions and banks have been doing crypto for a decade now. Nothing has changed, right? So once something has changed, my friend, we'll accept that it's changed and we're going to go along with it. TT, hello, my friend. How are you? Huddle X Pro says, hi, handsome. Hope you're recovering well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Zelo Bat is saying banks don't want to invest in volatility. Just my thoughts. I believe banks want to invest in anything they can invest in. They invest literally in everything they can invest in. They just need basic regulatory clarity. So they don't want basically governments coming after them. They don't want these agencies coming after them and saying they were investing in markets that are too risky. Don't forget what the hedge funds and banks have done in the past. There's a reason why Lehman Brothers, right, and other banks went under, because they were investing in complete and utter risky bullshit, right? So, I mean, come on. What was the only difference? That there was a regulatory clarity and it was legal, and here it's gray. They don't understand. Trust me, the moment they get a green light and there's some kind of understanding, when the government comes for them, they can say, oh, but apparently it's fine. You can't do anything to us. We're just investing. They're going to invest into a rocket moon Lambo coin, as long as they can have people invest and take their money, because at the end of the day, sure, they try to make money for their clients, so they make money and the client stays longer, but they're making money either way, right? They're not that concerned about it because it's your money, not their money. Ms. C888, Rob knows crypto. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Adam Horton saying, so Rob, my question is, if almost every U.S. state holds Bitcoin and the U.S. government holds it also, do you see this price of Bitcoin going lower like a cycle? You mean as in will Bitcoin crash less If that happens, yeah, obviously, I believe so. Yeah, unless basically the government all of a sudden decides, basically what I'm trying to say is like you always have to think about these things, right? So let's say Trump makes a strategic reserve, whatever, right? So like, not that I believe in any of that, but let's say that he does that. Let's say they pump a lot of money into it. Okay, Trump is out of office. Another guy comes who doesn't like crypto and is like, you know what? We're liquidating all our crypto assets. It's too risky. We're going to go put it into gold or something, whatever, right? What happens to all the crypto? What happens to Bitcoin? Nukes, the market nukes, and we crash, right? So my point is, it depends. It depends. Like, how is it going to be done, right? There are a lot of questions that arise with this theory. But of course, it would be wonderful. We definitely want the number one superpower in the world, being crypto friendly and pumping our bags. And generally, of course, we want the governments to finally embrace crypto. XRP Sleazy, thank you. It's good to see you here. Thank you. Market Control Effects is saying we have to pay profits once we realize and leave the money on the sidelines too, right? Market Control Effects, I'm not quite sure what you're saying, brother. If you're saying basically that once you take profits, you keep money on the side, your sideline, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. CC33 saying my portfolio is up 4x even after this correction. Glad I was buying during the last 2 years. Well done, CC33. That looks like you were buying and accumulating in the macro accumulation phase, which is very good. Well done. You're an intelligent person. Well done. That's how it's done. Adam Horton is saying, hello, I played 16K on State Casino last night. I've been in profit for 3 months with XRP. Awesome. Hope you're taking profits, brother. XRP and UFC. Hey there, how are you doing? What do you think about Credible's crypto targets, $20, $30 XRP for this cycle? First of all, I think that Credible is a very nice person. I believe when it comes to technical analysis, he's good. Shout out to him. We've interacted many times throughout the years. $20 to $30, something that is plausible. Is definitely something that is plausible. That is, once again, it is something that is plausible. Can it happen? Yes, it can happen. Is this something that I'll be waiting for and something that I expect? Well, it doesn't matter whether or not I expect it. It's not something that I'll be waiting for. I'll be out sooner. I'm already out with 30% of my portfolio, and I'll be out as we pump higher. The reason being, once again, I bought a lot of XRP when it was at 15 cents. I deserved that. I waited for a long time, setting money aside. And in this cycle, if you're my Patreon member, you know that we bought God, what was it? Like 38 and 41 or 44 cents, something like that, and some with 50 cents. But basically, my friend Black Waters, who's a member on Patreon, who's a very nice and helps with the charts. Yeah, he just recently sent me our buys, and I think it was like 38 and 44 or 41 cents. But basically, yeah, even those entries are good. Because the bottom of this cycle for this market cycle was 28 cents. So those entries are good. And we at a certain point went to $3.40. So if you are the kind of person who bought with me there, but you're not taking any profits by the time it gets to $3.40, that's basically on you, right? That's on you. Whatever happens, that is on you. That is not something that I would suggest doing. So basically, when the coins are up like 10x and more, and you're not taking profits, that is a problem. That's how stories usually go sour and end badly in crypto. Because sure, some coins go up like 100x, 50x, like BNB went over 100x last cycle, but cycles are changing. Sure, some coins are going to do this cycle altogether, but the likelihood that you're going to do that now, cash those coins are much smaller because now we have 11 million tokens and not like 5,000 or 3,000 or 10,000 coins like before. It's very different now. So do yourself a favor. Don't test your luck too much. For example, I know that I'm not a lucky person. I know that luck is not something that has worked out well for me ever. I know that hard work and using my brains has worked out well for me. So I prefer to use my brains and stick to my strategy instead of hoping that I'll be lucky. So yeah. All right, my friends, I've been here for nearly 24 minutes. If you're once again here, please kind of put a like. Once again, I just want to reiterate that I do not believe that XRP is going to $100 this market cycle. So do not listen to these moon boys, just like you should not be listening to doom boys when the market nukes and they tell you the coins are going to zero. I do not believe that Bitcoin is going to 1 million this market cycle either. So do not listen to this nonsense because it's here during every single euphoria phase when coins go up. These people come out and start spewing this nonsense, and people believe them, and they get obliterated. So don't listen to that. Make sure you just concentrate on taking profits. Make sure you concentrate on getting paid, and make sure that you keep that money sidelined. And when some coins go up further and keep going up, you do not FOMO in. You sell some more instead, and you keep that money sidelined. Because what I do promise you is this: that once the cycle ends, the market cycle ends, and the final pumps are over, this market is going to nuke so hard that you're going to wish that you had sold and remained sidelined. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go back to my family. I'm going to go. I've been on the diet. I've lost 30 kg. I've been cycling nonstop. I've been eating healthy. I've been boxing nonstop. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to have a few beers, have some tacos, and enjoy time with my family. Once again, please put a like. If you want to join my Patreon, by the way, yeah, I'm going to put the link for my Patreon down below in the comments. And also, it's going to be in the description of this live. Stay safe. Have a great day, my friends. Bye bye.